Remind me.
Wave, am I crazy? I actually feel that Edgar
Don't
and Nino
recall
need to.
anything specific.
I feel like I want Nino might be starting to play a big part in all of this.
I wasn't even there.
With
So.
Flippy involved as well. By the way, I want to know you guys something. Me and Ye went to talk to Flippy the other day about his like payment, and they ended up forking over like 1/3 of the cost, like 600-700K, even though they knew we kind of inflated the price more than we should have. Afterwards, like Ye was telling him, telling Flippy, oh, do you guys know the situation with it?
You asking us?
Wait, are you?
See,
No.
see, before
No.
I go into detail.
No,
I mean,
The
I
snitching
know.
thing? Yeah.
I know about all of that shit. Yeah.
Okay, but I went into interrogation with Ye, and we made a deal with the policia because Flippy said he gonna pay for it. $1 million fine, no time for 3 murders.
Oh shit.
Okay, but there was a little in the negotiations, you know, like we kept like upping the price because Flippy will have to pay. Now afterward, Flippy find out because we have a receipt from the policia. He hit up Ye and Ye go, oh, they were going to give him like 2,000 days, like he, you know, all this shit, and he had to like negotiate it down. I don't know, he's like cooking like that with Flippy. Flippy called me and I tell Flippy the truth. No, he's like, hey, what was the initial deal they gave him? And the initial deal they gave Ye was 150 month, 150,000. That's it. So I told him, I didn't know Ye was over there lying to him, telling him that they were going to give him 2,000 days and shit. So he went.
That's
and
what the dispute was about that day. Okay.
Okay.
Well, you guys ready for part 2?
No. Listen. But the whole time we were there, I was telling like my point of view. Allah was, amigo, there's no need to lie. Like they said they're allowed to pay. They will pay for the fine. So just be honest. Like the whole point was you shouldn't even do 1 day in prison. Period. Because he was snitched on. So we go back and forth. It gets a little heated. They end up paying like $600,000, like $700,000 worth.
Fuck.
They give like 200K in cash. They give in like 3 guns, M16s, and they cleared a $400,000 debt that he had with them. So I think that it's all good. Now me and Ye had our differences. We kind of got into an argument a little bit after the fact. But after, when Flippy came to pay the money, he pulled me aside. He said, listen, Edgar, like, why we always beefing, man? I f with you. Like, let's work together. He even gave me like another 50K on top of that. He say like, put a respect, back and forth respect. Let's work together. So the door is now open to working with Hydra, to working with Flippy. So that's another like contact we have to working with. Is a Flippy. Somehow I think we incorporate him into the business going forward. Our business, I mean, not this gun shit, but just in general under our umbrella.
I want to do business with any and everybody, but what do you mean when you say that? Like you want to
Under
bring
what?
them in?
I guess. Yeah. What's the idea?
I don't know. I'm just saying the door. I just want to let you guys know the door to do business with them is open. We're no longer beefing. Like at the end, he said, let's be friends. Let's work together. I just I never communicated that with you guys, so that's why I'm bringing it up now.
Just to be that guy and play devil's advocate. What if he is still holding a grudge and he's just trying to get in our pockets, like a bit closer, right?
You would have to know Flippy to know that we saw below.
I don't know this.
We saw below this guy on level, amigo. He like the baddest gang in the city, like baddest reputation, highest level, millions of dollars.
Okay. So they wouldn't have really much reason to do that.
Amigo,
when it comes down to the business, the business that we're involved in,
oh my God, they Madrid score
around and tries to f us over in business.
My brother was like, why don't you log into the ESPN account and
other people
watch the game while it's live?
That's just something you don't.
Let's go! Who scored?
Like this big business.
Yeah, there's a reason.
Okay.
They wanted to make that snitching shit go away as well.
Chua many.
They didn't want to be known for that shit. You know, they
And
want that to
slowly,
sustain.
slowly but surely, it was actually making its way in people's head.
Yeah.
I just wanted to add another perspective, right?
No, yeah, for sure, for sure.
A question: does Jay know about this, Edgar?
Know about what?
Like they want to work with us and everything?
See, I fucking told him,
Oh, he was
right
there?
after. See.
All right. And what is head at for that?
We got into a big argument that day, but we good.
All right. You think he will be willing to work with them? Is like smooth?
Yeah, I don't see why not, amigo. Like, I haven't reached out to Flippy and stuff, but I don't think the crew know that, like, Flippy came and said that and that whole thing was resolved.
I mean, Jay's in the type to hold grudges like that.
I have to see
Well,
this.
yeah, I
goal.
think it's good then. Especially a gang like them where like
Oh my god,
they
it
can,
was 2-1.
they can always go with like,
and
hey,
they
yeah, we snitched,
scored.
do something
What
about it,
the
whatever, right? But it seemed like they went the extra mile. I think that's respect right there.
I gotta turn it up. I
They
can't
paid
focus
back
on that. I gotta
decent
focus
amount
on
to
RP.
make up for it. And then I don't see why we can't do business.
Okay, now...
Why the f not?
No, 100%. So the materials, rubber, plastic, and steel. We start collecting that. Let's build a stockpile of it. Beachfront property. And there was one more thing that blew my eyes, guys. He said there was still some components that we would need to make this.